The world is weird. Let me tell you about it. Hi, I'm Greg Fish, and every weekday I have a new science, tech, or just plain weird story for you. Our species evolved in the arid climate of North Africa about 300,000 years ago, give or take. Over 1 billion people around the world still live in a desert or desert-like climate. And so, when we see a desert planet in science fiction like Tatooine in Star Wars or Arrakis in Dune, we think, okay, that seems plausible. We live in deserts. Why not aliens? And yet, according to planetary scientists at NASA, we need to be asking more questions. Deserts are deserts because they don't have a lot of water and resources for living things. The reason why they support life on Earth is because it ended up migrating to one or was there already when the desert wasn't a desert yet. But what happens if a planet was always a desert? Without enough water at some point in its history and a slow desertification process, life would have never stood a chance. Now, canonically, Tatooine had lush rainforests until all of its oceans mysteriously evaporated. So it seems like it still meets the official criteria for plausibility. But evaporating oceans would put a lot of water vapor into the atmosphere, and water vapor creates a greenhouse effect, so a realistic Tatooine would end up closer to Venus than the hive of scum and villainy with the same climate as Tunisia, which is where the scenes on Tatooine were shot for the original trilogy. Arrakis is even more iffy. Scientists did create an accurate simulation of Arrakis and found that it worked pretty much opposite of what it did in the books. Yeah, I mean, you could still technically survive there, but you wouldn't have a fun time. Though, to be fair, neither did the Fremen. And in the Dune universe, Arrakis was always a desert and returns to being one no matter how much the empires occupying it tried to terraform it. Which means that sandworms almost certainly wouldn't have had the resources to evolve in the first place. So, in short, if you're creating a sci-fi world and want it to be scientifically plausible, don't forget to treat your world building like you treat a houseplant. Always add enough water and nutrients. Otherwise, you're just going to get a mummified husk of a fictional planet. And remember, if you like science, technology, or just plain weird facts about our universe, follow me here and on my newsletter, World of Weird Things, where I review 5 must-read bleeding-edge science and tech stories every weekday. See you next time.